And then he
Yes.
fell in love with Delilah. Samson
Yes.
wasn't on a lustful tour to find women. Samson,
Yes.
I believe, was looking for love.
Love.
And
Yes.
after having gone through my divorce, I was emotionally vulnerable, looking for love. I just wanted to be loved. I wanted somebody to say, I'm proud of you, or you look beautiful. All of those things that I was missing, that is what I was looking for. And it caused me to turn a blind eye to what was staring me right in the face.
That was powerful. I'm glad you said that. I'm so glad you said that. Looking for love, and it might say cliches, but it sounds cliches. Looking for love in all the wrong places. But and you know what I'm saying? You're so beautiful. You're successful. And I want to listen to this again, ladies. I don't know why I keep saying this. It sounds like I'm echoing, but I really want this to penetrate, because Dishan, it doesn't matter how pretty you are or what size you are. It's something on the inside, like you said, you want it to be loved. How can we feel that vulnerability, feel that become strong, empowered women, so that we would set the bar, not that we're saying we all that, to set the bar to listen, I want to be treated with respect. I want to be loved. I want you to share in this with me, like your premier, and he was looking elsewhere. How do we set the bar for someone to come in our life, that right person?
Well, I think personally, we have to always see the bar. We can never lose sight of the bar before, because we set the bar, but usually we take our focus away from it, and that is what causes us to lower ourselves to other people's bar. So we have to always remain cognizant of where we are and where we are going as women particularly, because I should have been thinking that night, wow, this building is completely packed from door to door. It was probably a fire hazard. It was so many people there that night, and they were there for me, my premiere. I should not have been standing on my red carpet wondering where he was. It should not have even mattered. He should have felt privileged that I invited him to stand on the red carpet with me, but I wasn't looking at it that way. And some people may say that's arrogance or you being cocky or whatever. You can call it conceited, whatever you want to call it. But if we don't encourage ourselves and remain encouraged, then we will find ourselves in situations like that. Now, I am to the point in my life personally that, I know where I'm going. I'm focused. I know what God is going to do in my life. And if someone wants to be a part of that, great. And if they don't, great. I'm just to that point now because I've been through so much, and I'm just not concerned with the naysayers. I'm not concerned with the people who, are doubting me or not celebrating me or not clapping for me. I have genuinely learned how to clap.
Yay. I love that. And you guys, first of all, let's find out where we can get the book. Can we go ahead and find that out before we go any further, Dishan? Because I have my copy, I am thoroughly enjoying it. I don't want to call it book, it's your testimony. I don't even have the right word to say. But can you direct us where to get it?
Yes, my publisher's website is www.applause.pub, and that's applause.pub, applause.pub. You can go on the site, purchase the ebook. It's only in ebook format. My baby is not a mistake. And also, people can pre-order Diary of a Mad First Lady 2 from that same site.
Yes, that's right. Part
and
2 is
my
coming
personal
up.
Yes, March 17th, and we are gearing up for that. Really excited. My fans have been waiting for this book now almost 5 years, and so I'm excited to finally give it to them so they can stop emailing me and tweeting me and Instagramming me. When is Diary 2 coming out? Finally, the wait is over. I cannot wait for them to get it, so we are really excited. My personal website is imdishan.com.
Oh, I love it. Dishan. I love that name. Now, I want to say this. I was reading your book. So much is going in my mind as a single woman, and I'm so excited to talk to you. I can go on for hours, but it's just an hour show. So I want to bring you back when you bring your book, when Diary of a Mad Woman come out, part 2. So I want to bring you back. But in closing, if you will. I'm actually doing a seminar, not a seminar, just a talk about singles next week at Valentine's. I'm actually single myself, and a lot of people don't come to me. Some people don't want the truth right now as far as being single, the unadulterated truth, as far as the things you should do and should not do when it comes to dating, especially if you're a Christian. There's some things you cannot do. It just is what it is. So I want to ask you this, Dishan. What was your healing process like? And your baby is not a mistake. Your baby is gorgeous because I saw the pictures. Thank you. What's your healing process like? Let's say that. And do you see yourself eventually remarrying again? Because, some people get hurt. Now, I'm not married again. This happened. I've been through so much. And they put that wall up and make it hard, So, again, what's your healing process like?
Well, after I got my divorce, I was under the impression that the scars were healed immediately. It's just the same way as if a tsunami hit us right now, it would take a while for us to clear out the damages of that devastation. So I have learned to take one day at a time, analyze my emotions, figure out why they are the way they are. I have done a lot of praying. I've done a lot of talking, venting, and doing radio shows and magazine interviews and the different things that I do to talk about what I've been through has contributed to my healing process because I'm able to get it out. As I encourage others, I encourage myself. So it has been a great support system. My best friends who are around me, who speak into my life on a consistent basis, that they have contributed to my healing process. As far as me getting married again, I said that I wouldn't. I was very, very serious about that. I would, as you said it in the opening, I got married when I was 16, and I thought I was going to be with that person until I died. So it was very difficult for me to even fathom, like, somebody else got to bury me, somebody else got to, it's just starting over was scary. But, as time has gone on, and the more I heal and the more I open up myself and let these guards down and let the walls down, I'm open to it. I can't say that I felt like that last year, but, every day brings about a different change. And so I'm not going to deprive myself of love again because of the hurt that I experienced in the past. Right.
And, Dishan, I was just, again, reading your book. You guys, you got to get this book. It's, I hate to say book. I'm going to call her testimony. Can I say that? You have to read her testimony, okay?
Whatever you want to call it.
Read her testimony. It's really going to inspire you, whether you're single, whether you're divorced, whether you are married. You got married again, as you mentioned, 16, so you had to really learn who you were all over again and to discover that. Since you are transparent, tell me, if you will, maybe those who are out there listening, what did you dislike about yourself then and now you can embrace and say, I love me now? This Dishan.
I was very passive. Getting married at 16, I was a child. Let's just call it what it was. I was a child operating in a woman's position, and I was very passive. I got divorced when I was 30. So I am a grown woman now. I know who I am. I know what I want. I know what I will tolerate, what I won't tolerate. And back in the day, I didn't speak up for myself. I didn't say things I liked. My whole life was centered around my ex-husband, and he would say that if he was listening. Everything was about him. I mean, from what I ate to what I wore, everything. Now, I'm a little bit more independent in my thinking and knowing what Dishan likes. And so I am so happy to know who she is, and I'm still learning who she is. I mean, it's been 4 years, going on 5 years, but I'm learning who Dishan is every single day. And throwing, I have two daughters, one in the marriage, and I like Cora. I struggled with infertility for 13 years, and I also was diagnosed with polycystic ovarian syndrome. They told me I had less than a 1% chance of having a baby. And so my children are literally miracle babies. Both of them are miracle babies. So, so being a mother, it was a lot that happened. I was going through the divorce when my oldest daughter was only 9-10 months old. So I've had to learn who Dishan is while learning to be a mother as well. So it's been a challenge. but I think I'm doing pretty good.
You're doing really good. You're doing excellent. And I thank you so much, Dishan, for sharing your testimony. You guys get that book. She can mention where to go. Can you do it one more time, Dishan?
Yes.
And, of course, for those who are tuning in, listen to the archives, and you can get it again there, too. But if you would direct us again where to get it.
Applause Publishing, www.applause.pub, P-U-B.
There you have it. Give the website. How can we contact you? Maybe somebody wants you to come to the church to speak at a conference or something. How can we connect with you?
Yes, I definitely am open to that. I do a lot of speaking. My website is www.iamdishan.com. My Twitter handle is @IamDishan. My Instagram is @IamDishan. And my Facebook page is Dishan Washington.
I love it. Thank you, Dishan. I have to have you back on.
Thank you.
Don't forget me now. When your book comes out, I'm going to extend an invite to you. I want you to come back, okay?
Thank you so much. Right? I appreciate it. Yes, absolutely.
My pleasure. All right. Have a good one. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Well, you guys,
Bye-bye.
There it is. Take care. There it is. I told you we're going to have a phenomenal showcase. As you know, this is February, Black History Month, and, of course, Dr. Maya Angelou, whom I absolutely adore, and I love her so much. And she has gone on to be with the Lord. She leaves behind a legacy. And you have to find out why she wrote the book. I know why the caged birds sing, okay? Everybody knows the travesty, the hardship that went on in her life, the struggles that she endured. She was very prolific, very intelligent woman, and I just love her. She was an author, a poet, a dancer, an actress, and a singer. She published 7 autobiographies, 3 books of essays, and several books of poetry, and she was credited with a list of plays, movies, and television shows spanning over 50 years. She received dozens of awards and more than 50 honorary degrees. Dr. Angelou is best known for her series of 7 autobiographies, which focus on her childhood and early adult experiences. The first is I Know Why the Caged Birds Sing. That was done in 1969, tells of her life up to the age of 17. So I'm going to go ahead and let you listen to one of my favorite poems. Everybody know it. Still I Rise. Take a look.
Out of the huts of history's shame, I rise. Up from a past rooted in pain, I rise. A black ocean leaping and wide, welling and swelling, I bear in the tide. Leaving behind nights of terror and fear, I rise. Into a daybreak miraculously clear, I rise, bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave. I am the hope and the dream of the slave, and so I rise.
Thank you so much, Dr. Maya Angelou. You guys, if you have not visited our website, The Certain Ones Magazine, what are you waiting on? I want to invite you to go over there and check us out, www.thecertainonesmagazine.com. That is www.thecertainonesmagazine.com. And also visit our YouTube channel. We have so much taking place on YouTube. I mean, we're doing it. We're doing it big. We're going to have some audio. We're going to have some visuals. We're just doing it big this year. So go over there and check us out. Our handle is, you got it, The Certain One. So the hour has come and gone. Thank you so much for joining us at the top of the hour. We was joined by Cora JakesColeman, daughter of Bishop T.D. Jakes, talking about her ministry, fertility, faith, and, of course, Dishan Washington. We had a delicious time, just delicious. Well, you know how we do here on the Certain Ones Block Talk Radio Show. If no one told you that they love you today, yesterday, tomorrow, last